Yep. So we are going to start rational number. Okay. So we have already seen that what is my rational number. So I can say that when we talk about numbers, right, we have real number and a real number. Now this real number was divided into two parts, rational and irrational. Rational and irrational, right? Irrational. So what was rational number? Rational number were those numbers which can be written in form of p by q. Okay, where p is an integer and q is an integer, and q should not be equal to 0, right? That is your rational number. And irrational number which cannot be written in form of p by q. Got it? The example of irrational number was root 2, root 3, right? Root 5, 2 plus root 3, right? So all these shorts are example of irrational number. Okay. So we know that what is my natural number, integers, right? All come under rational number. Now suppose we have an example. X plus 2 gives 13. So I can say that x is 11, right? And x plus 5 is equal to 5 and x is 0. So I can say that the solution of this example, x plus 2 is equal to 13, x is equal to 11 is my natural number. And here x will be equal to 0. So this is my whole number. So I can say that rational number, right, can further be divided into integers and fraction that we have studied just now, right? The first chapter was integers and second chapter was fraction or decimal, right? Non-integer. So both of them comes under rational number, or I can say that if rational number, right, is your part of real number, then integers and fraction decimal are part of rational number. Got it? And then we have natural number and whole number, which are the part of integers, right? So I can say that, right, all the integers, fractions, everything is my rational number, right? Yes, yes. See, rational number, right, is further divided into integers, integers and non-integers, which is fraction and decimals, fraction and decimals. Okay, so I can say that both fraction and decimals and integers comes under rational number. Okay, I've already sent this PDF. Okay, right? So now what are the properties of rational number? So all the properties of integers and fractions, all the properties of integers and fractions are the properties of rational number, because both integers and fractions are your rational number. So obviously the properties which is obeyed by your integers and fractions, right, should be followed by rational number. Okay, because rational number is your mix of both integers and fraction. Okay, right, both integer and fraction comes under rational number. So when you talk about property, okay, so closure property, yes, it follows closure property on all the operations, है ना? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now when you talk about addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, so we know that closure property was not followed by subtraction and division, है ना? Right? It was not followed by subtraction division for whole number, right? And positive integers or natural numbers, right? है ना? And division is not followed by an integer, है ना? So these we have already studied in fraction and decimals, right? So when we talk about whole number, so addition, yes, addition will be followed. Okay. Subtraction, no, it will not be followed, right? For both whole number and natural number, because we can get negative number also, na? And negative number cannot be included in whole number or natural number. Multiplication, yes, multiplication follow closure property for whole number and natural number both, but division, it will not follow, right? We have already studied this in integer. Yeah, it's back. Okay, so you should be able to see the screen after some time, right? So integers. So I can say that for integers, addition follow closure property, subtraction also follow, right? Multiplication, see subtraction. Now, since when we talk about integer, it includes both positive and negative integer, है ना? It includes both positive and negative integer. So I can say that integers will follow closure property, है ना? Now that's the thing, na? That's what we studied, Ragini, right? Non-repeating, right? I'll discuss all these things. Okay, don't worry about that. I guess you forgot what we have studied. Okay. Non-repeating, terminating, as well as repeating and non-terminating. Both are rational number. That's why we convert it into rational number, right? है ना? Okay then. So multiplication, yes, multiplication will be followed, but division, no, because division of two integers can give you fraction. Okay, right? Now rational number we have already studied. So rational number will follow all the properties. Okay, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, it will follow all the property. Closure property will be followed by all the operation, है ना? Right? So see, 5 by 8 minus 4 by 8, which will be minus 7 by 40. Yes, it is rational number. Now second one, 3 by 7 minus of minus 8 by 5. Tell me what is the value? 3 by 7 minus of minus 8 by 5. This one. Tell me what will be the value. Right? Message me. Tell me what will be the value. So minus of minus will be plus, right? So these are the operation of fractions only. Tell me what will be the answer. Anyone? I'm not getting the answer. So this will be 3 by 7 minus of minus plus, right? 8 by 5. Then the LCM is 35. LCM is 35. And this will be 3 into 5, 15. Plus 7 into 8, 40. Sorry, 50. Wait. So 15 plus 56, right? So it will be 71 by 35. Yes, yes, 71 by 35. Everyone just check again, and it will be positive. So is it a rational number? Tell me yes or no. Yes. So it is a positive number. Sorry, it is a rational number. Subtraction also follow closure property. Now we'll talk about multiplication. Now 4 by 5 minus 4 by 5. See here. Minus 4 by 5 into minus 6 by 11 is equal to what? So see, I told you that 3 by 7 is a rational number. 3 by 7 is a rational number, and minus 8 by 5 is also a rational number. So the difference was 71 by 35. This is also your rational number. So I can say that subtraction of rational number follow closure property. Got it? Manita, got it? Okay. Okay. Now solve this question. Minus 4 by 5 into minus 6 by 11. Okay. What is the value? It will be minus 24 by minus 55. So we know that negative will convert into positive. So it will be 24 by 25, which is a rational number, right? So I can say that that rational number, right, follow closure property on multiplication. Yes, got it everyone? है ना? So in general, you can say that rational number, right, closure property will be followed for all the operation, okay, for rational number. Now division, okay. So see this, 2 by 7 is also rational number, 2 by 7 rational number, 5 by 3 rational number. So what is the answer? What is the division of 2 by 7 divided by 5 by 3? Tell me. This and this. Solve and tell me. Solve and tell me. Yes. So we know that division can be converted into multiplication by taking the reciprocal of another number. So it will be 2 by 7. 2 by 7 into 3 by 5. Got it? So we will get 6 by 35. है ना? So yes, rational into rational, rational. But see this. 2 into, yeah, 0. We can write like this, na? A divided by 0. A is a rational number. 0 is also a rational number. But the answer is undefined. Undefined. Got it? So I can say that not all rational numbers are covered under closure property. Because of this one number, rational number follow your closure property, because 0 does not follow closure property. Got it everyone? Everyone got this? Just raise your hand if you got this. Just raise your hand. Okay, so if we exclude 0, then all the other rational numbers will follow closure property for division. Got it? Yes? ठीक है? चलो. Okay. Bye. Not bye. Sorry. Okay, good. ठीक है. I get this habit of saying bye. ठीक है. So I was saying, okay, all rational numbers, right? Division of all rational numbers will follow closure property, which means division of a rational number with another rational number will give me a rational number. But the only exception is 0. Okay, any number. A can be any number, right? So A is also a rational number and 0 is also a rational number. But A divided by 0 is undefined, which is not a rational number. Okay, so obviously closure property is not valid for 0. Okay, it is not closed under division. Got it? Yes? Okay, very good. Okay? Yeah. So now see this. This is your table. Okay, you have to fill. Now tell me, right? Tell me. Rational number is covered under addition. Yes. Subtraction. Yes. Multiplication. Tell me. Is it closed under multiplication? Yes. Yes, very good. Right? And division, no. Now what about integers? Addition. Integers are closed under, yes, very good. Multiplication, yes. Division, no. Again, 0. Whole number, addition, yes. Subtraction, no. Very good. Division, no. Yes, very good. Natural number, again, same as whole number. Yes, no. Multiplication, tell me. Yes. Division, no. Got it, everyone? So this is your closure property. In the same way, we have other properties. Second is commutative property. Okay. Now tell me. First, for whole number, right? We will discuss. See, it is the same property, na? Right? It is the same property that we have studied in integer as well as fractions. So you can say it is your division of integers as well as fractions, or it is the combination of what we have studied in integers as well as fractions. 0 by a is a rational number. Yes, 0 by a is 0. Okay, so see this, right? When you talk about commutative property, so for whole number, just answer me. Okay, what do you think? Whole number addition is commutative. Commutative means if A operation B is equal to B operation A, right? That is your commutative property. है ना? Right? I hope all of you understood commutative property, right? A operation B, any operation. Okay. So I can say that for whole number, addition is commutative. Addition is commutative. Yes, we have already studied. Subtraction is not commutative. Multiplication is commutative. Division is not commutative. Yes, got it, everyone? We have already studied this in integer, right? Now we can check also. Okay, we can check by taking examples. So for integers, again, same thing, same as whole number, right? Addition commutative, subtraction not commutative, multiplication commutative, division not commutative. Purvi, I'm loud and clear. Everyone can hear me. Okay. Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah. So this is for integers and natural numbers. What about rational numbers? What do you think? What about rational numbers? Addition is commutative, yes or no? Yes, addition is commutative. Yes, very good. Addition is commutative. What about subtraction? No, because we have studied that subtraction of fractions are non-commutative. So obviously, so for integer rational number, because what is rational number? Either integer, whole number, or fractions. So if it is not commutative for any of one, it is not commutative for any rational number, right? है ना? So subtraction is non-commutative. Multiplication, yes, multiplication is commutative because you multiply A into B or B into A, right? The value of product would be same. Yes. Division, again, non-commutative because A divided by B cannot be equal to B divided by A, right? Doesn't matter what A and B is. Okay, A and B may be fraction, may be integer, but it will not be equal. So division is non-commutative. So again, we will fill this for addition. Rational number, addition, yes. Some subtraction, commutative. Commutative subtraction, no for everything. No for everything. Division, commutative, again, no for everything. Multiplication, yes for everything. Addition, yes for everything. Got it? Yes, very good. Easy. Easy peasy. Right? है ना? So easy. Now then next property is associative property. है ना? So we know that what is associative property? Associative property is A operation, B operation C. Then it is A operation B operation C. Okay, so here operation can be anything. So I can say that addition is associative, yes. Subtraction, no. Multiplication, yes. Division, no. So same thing for associativity, same as commutative property. Okay, right? Yes, no, yes, no. So for any number, be it integer, whole number, natural number, or rational number, subtraction and division is not associative. Subtraction and division is not associative, right? है ना? Multiplication, addition will be associative. Got it? Yes? Okay, try to answer this problem, right? Try to answer this problem. This one. What is the value? What is the value of this problem? Tell me. Okay, see, all the fractions, all the rational numbers are just multiplied. Okay, so multiply the numerator and denominator. So first we will do the bracket wala job. So minus 7 into 5 minus 35 divided by 3 into 4 12 into now 2 by 9. Now 2 divided by, sorry, 2 will divide 12 by 6 times. So it will be minus 35 by 6 into 9, 56. Sorry, 54 now. 54. 54. Right? So minus 35 by 54. Divide by 2 now. Divide by 2. Minus 70 by 108. Divide by 2. So minus 35 by 54 now. Right? See? Yes. So those who has given minus 70 by 108 or minus 35 by 54. Right? They are right. Okay. देखो बाकी लोगों का किसका इसका आंसर गलत हुआ? ठीक है, आई होप सबको समझ में आया होगा, है ना? चलो, वेरी गुड. So I can say that it is associative. Multiplication is associative. Okay, not division. Try to find the value of this term. Okay, try to find the value of this term. Try to find the value. हाँ कोई नहीं, ठीक है, क्वेश्चन गलत लिख दिया था, ठीक है, इसको ट्राई करो, इसका आंसर क्या आ रहा है? See, you should remember this step. Okay, if we have A divided by B, it is A into 1 by B. Okay, so which is 1 by 2 into minus 6 by 5. Got it? So this is minus 6 by 10. Minus 6 by 10 ना, right? Minus 6 by 10, माइनस साइन तुम लोग कहाँ खा गए? ये देखो, ये क्या है? माइनस, माइनस खा गए। सौम्या सही, मधुर सही है, बाकी सब ने माइनस खा गया। और ये 1/5 कैसे आ गया? 1/5 गलत है ना, राइट? इट इज -6/10। ठीक है, गॉट इट एवरीवन? यस, ठीक है, चलो, वेरी गुड। सो यस, -3/5 ऑल्सो करेक्ट ना, बोथ आर करेक्ट। ठीक है, चलो, so I can say that, see, we will fill the table, right? Tell me, what do you think? Rational number, addition, associative? Yes. This also, yes, no, yes, no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Got it? Yes, no, yes, no. ठीक है? Got it, everyone? Easy? So I can say that, right, associativity and commutativity almost same होती है। ठीक है, चलो एग्जाम्पल करो। चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, एवरीवन शुड ट्राई क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। ठीक है, ये एग्जाम्पल 1 सबको ट्राई करो, सॉल्व करो, व्हाट इज द आंसर? एवरीवन शुड सॉल्व। सो एवरीवन सॉल्व क्वेश्चन नंबर 2। Yes, you have solved it, right? So first we will see if there's some division or not. So 4 will cut 16 4 times, 3 will cut 9 3 times, 7 will cut 14 2 times, 5 will cut 15 3 times. So in numerator we are left with 3 into 2 6, and minus into minus plus, divide by, in numerator we are left with 3 into 4 12, right, which plus sign. So 6 divided by 12, 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Everyone just check. It is 1 by 2. Right? That's the property. Okay. So see. So this is your long method. Okay, this is your long method. And this is your short method. This is your short method. Got it? Using property. So what I did was, I took minus 4 by 5 and 15 by 16 at once, right? So we'll get 3, 4, minus 3 by 4, right? And then the other two, so 7 will cut minus 14 2 times, and 3 will cut 9 3 times, so minus 2 by 3. Now this 3 will get cancelled, this 2 will cancel 2, sorry, cancel 4 2 times, minus plus. Got it, everyone? Everyone got this? Easy? Anyone have any issue till this point? No, right? Issue, Somil, sorry, Madhur? No, right? Okay, very good. Now 0. We know that 0 is very important number, right? Discovered by Aryabhatta. So 0 is your additive identity. 0 is your additive identity, right? So anything added to 0 will be same number. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0, or anything divided by 1, okay, sorry, divided by 0 is infinite. Now 1 is your multiplicative identity. Anything multiplied by 1 is the same number. So 0 is your additive identity and 1 is your multiplicative identity. Got it? That we have already studied, right? Now negative of a number. So we know that negative of negative is positive. Minus of minus, plus, right? Which is my additive inverse. Negative of number is my additive inverse, right? We have already studied. So this is followed by rational number also. Okay, negative of number is additive inverse of rational number also. And reciprocal of a number is your multiplicative inverse. Yes, reciprocal of any number is multiplicative inverse. Okay, reciprocal of any number except 0, right? Reciprocal of any number is your multiplicative inverse of that number except 0. Okay. Now distributive property. So distributive property, we already studied that if I'm having A, B plus C, A, B, C can be any number. So this can be written as AB plus AC. Okay, right? So this is your distributive property of multiplication and addition. So I guess all of you have already solved problems based on distributive law, right? Okay, and we have already solved, right? So try problem number 1. Try problem number 1. Problem 1, use distributive property. Problem 1, we have already solved these problems, है ना? हम लोग already ऐसे problems कर चुके हैं. So बताओ ये क्या ले लेंगे? Yes, I'll send the recording, Yukti. So see here, 7 by 5 is A and minus 3 by 12 is B. And again 7 by 5 is A and 5 by 12 is C. So I'll take A common. So we will get B plus C. So 7 by 5 will be taken as common. Okay, right? Then minus 3 by 12 plus 5 by 12. Right? So 12 same है. So 12 ऊपर क्या आ जाएगा 2 minus 3 plus 5 2 और ये 7 by 5. Now 2 by 12 is 1 by 6. So it is 7 by 30. 7 by 30. Yes, very good. 7 by 30 na plus 7 by 30 plus minus nahi minus 3 plus 5 minus 3 plus 5 is plus 2 na minus 7 by 30, not 17 by 30. Okay, 7 by 30, right? पहले वाले का. Got it, everyone? है ना? Second वाला try करो. Second वाला try करो. Everyone should try question number 2. जल्दी से. जल्दी देखते हैं कौन सबसे पहले आंसर कर रहा है. सेकंड वाले का. किसी का आंसर नहीं है अब तक. जल्दी करो. इतना टाइम नहीं लगना चाहिए. ओके, आदित्य का आंसर आ गया. देन वी विल सॉल्व. आदित्य आंसर सही है कि नहीं? ठीक है, बाकी लोग किसी का. So here A is 9 by 16. Okay, 9 by 16. Then we are left with 4 by 12 minus 3 by 9. So see, 4 by 12 is 1 by 3. And 9 by 3 by 9 is also 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is 0. 0 into anything is 0. 0. Answer is 0. Right? So Brinda was right. Tanmay, Abhinav, ये तीनों सही हैं. Right? बाकी सब देखो. देखो यही बोलते हैं थोड़ा बहुत कॉमन सेंस यूज करना सॉल्व करते हो. ठीक है. 4 by 12 is 1 by 3 and 3 by 9 is also 1 by 3. So 0. ठीक है. Got it everyone? चलो. So ये सबसे बन जाएगा. ये हो जाएगा. ये सब हो जाएगा. चलो लास्ट क्वेश्चन. एग्जाम्पल. Okay. Solve example 5. Solve example 5. Everyone, solve example 5. Jaldi, last problem of today's class. It's last problem of today's class. So, solve this. So, yes, you understood all the problems? Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone. So, those who have doubts, they can stay in the test.